Yo. Episode 11, the late night with AD Jbirdy. What it do?
God.
What it
What
do,
up,
Bird?
yo? It's a real late night tonight. We
Yeah,
started mad late.
we started super
You know what
late.
I'm saying? Your kids might be waking up from school, and we're still gonna be talking shit about his mommy's box. Welcome to the late night.
As seen on OnlyFans.
Yeah, and my bedroom.
Wow.
You
And it's
know?
spicy today. I'm drinking vodka.
Yeah.
Easy.
Don't be vodka. Yeah, I am the machine. You know?
Oh, man. How's your week been, bruv?
It's been top tier. Top tier.
Talk
You
to it,
know?
yo. Let's just let them in on it real quick. We're on so late because we actually did another content piece. We're on our content grind. If you haven't checked out, we've been doing heels reviews every week, the past
Every
3
week.
weeks. So
Sporadic
check,
days.
yeah, sporadic days, but check that shit out. Some of the best heels reviews you'll see on YouTube. And we did a MLB alternate jersey tier list. You will see that on the Blackout GG YouTube as well. So when you
Shout
see
out
that
Big
shit,
Poppy Angie.
yeah, Big Poppy Angie was on it. Or the Big Llama Show's producer that never shows up, but also our editor, newly found. We just signed to the late night pod.
Just fine, you know.
Yo, we just talked. We just had a business deal. That's what a business
Face
deal was.
down.
Dude.
Yeah, that's it right there. Face down.
Face down, bitches. But yeah, we've been on that content grind. How you been feeling about the content?
I think we're doing great, bro. The heels thing is growing. You know, it's been every week so far. The amount of views we got and the amount it's been out is crazy.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know that many people.
No. I think
You know?
even with like our late night, like the views are okay with the late night, but the heels have been doing honestly better than the late night lately, which
Absolutely.
to me is dope because again, it just shows our versatility in terms of what we can do. And obviously we want this to grow, but I think those shorter forms of content will definitely get more eyes on us quicker and allow them to engage with us, because that's what the heels bro, out of all the podcasts we've done, the heels one is the first one where we actually got somebody to comment on multiple videos. So shout out to homeboy Gabe over there.
Shout out to Gabe. Not the Gabe, but Gabe.
Yeah, he knows who he is,
Commenting Gabe. He supports us. He's probably in right now watching. Thank you.
No, thank you.
You're here. I feel it in my heart.
All right, Bird.
You know?
What do you want to get to first? Do you want to get to the 50 years of hip hop, or you want to go through the UFC fights coming up?
We can go through the card and then switch it up. You know what I mean? The hip hop talk might get in depth.
I think so as well. I'm excited for that one. 50 years, bro. Think about it. I'm 30. Like, that's just kind of nuts. Hip hop is super young. Yo. Llama just seen the new clip by Big Poppy Angie.
I saw it. Should we debut it on the late night pod?
Nah, I want Llama to be the first one to post it up.
That's true.
But I am gonna take the clip and post it on my shit and get the eyes on it.
Yeah. About to watch it right now. Media is no longer available. Damn, you heard us say we're gonna post it.
He said, "Take it down now." I got it in the Instagram still. I got it in the tuck.
Word. Shout out to them.
UFC 292. I'll get it up for us.
Now, how many months is that?
What?
292. How many years?
Is that what it is? The month?
I mean, pretty much, right? There's there ever 2 cards in 1 month?
No, but I don't think there's a card every month, is there?
I think so.
12 months a year? There's a number? Because some of them are like fight nights.
Yeah, but I think they have about 12 cards a year.
We have to look into that. But share screen, get into it. All right, let's just start with the top. Aljamain versus Sean Omalley. Sean is a plus 215 underdog. Kind of interesting fight because I think they both understand what they're gonna see from one another. Yeah, and it's really who's more prepared on that night. So
yeah, I think Sterling wins.
You think Sterling wins?
I like O'Malley.
Love O'Malley. Yeah.
You know, any kind of douchebag fighter, I'm a fan of. I'm here for it. You know, but I think Sterling's gonna beat him. You know, ground game has always been in the history of the sport been more reasons why somebody wins. A wrestler can beat a striker before a striker can beat a wrestler. You know,
Yeah, I
it just
think
is what it is. And backpack boy over here, Sterling, might just ride him to the end of him.
that's the thing. It's like I could see this going. I think whoever wins knocks the other person out. I don't
You
think.
think so?
Yeah, I honestly do because not that Sterling isn't the most talented on getting somebody's in terms of like controlling somebody's back and getting the backpack in. He's one of the most talented I've personally seen in terms of
Yeah,
that.
ever.
And I think even though that is such a high level, I think Sean being as fast as he is, as strong as he is, I mean, when you see he connects, it hurts. I think it's
Yeah.
gonna be more of a kind of a stand up, like stand and bang thing. Like I think maybe first round we see like the feel out phase. They might
I
not
think Sean gets hurt.
think so.
Yeah.
We haven't really seen that, and that's the thing. Like, and
Weak ankles, baby.
we can't go. The commentary that him and his coach are saying is like, yo, Aljamain is the best bantamweight of all time. Like, he beat Henry Cejudo, he beat Peter Yan. Like, he's beating these guys. I mean, besides the Peter Yan fight, the first one with the thing, and then the second fight, like where he kind of like, I mean, he beat him in the end, but like it was still kind of close in the beginning. Other than that, though, haven't really seen Aljo get like crazy challenge in the last couple fights.
Yeah.
You know, like he's looking like he's at the top of his game right now, and I don't know. It's a tough fight for me. Like I enjoy both of them. I do think Sterling is the better fighter right now, like more complete fighter.
Me too.
But man, Sean is definitely a special fighter that and I do see like if Sean wins, he's knocking him out. I do believe like it's gonna be like one of those walk off nasty KOs. Like I don't think it's gonna be a ground and pound situation. Because again, like let's say he does stun. That's the interesting part. Because if he stuns him, like is he gonna like go in for the finish? Because then you give Sterling the chance to get your back. You know, like it's a tough situation. Like how does this fight really play out? So if I had to put my money on it, I would probably go Sean though.
Yeah.
I think I would. Like I want to see Sterling win, but like Sterling also seems like he's ready to just go to 145. Like he's already talking about fighting Volkanovski. Like I don't know. We'll see.
Double champ.
Double champ. It could be. All right, Zhang Wei Li versus Amanda Lemos. I don't know much about Lemos, but I seen some footage of her today.
She's Brazilian.
Nasty.
You know?
That's all you need to know.
That's it. But Zhang Wei Li.
Power. Now, one thing they were saying about her, because I was watching Human Nunchuck. Yo, you know I forgot her knockout of Joanna.
Slept her.
Bro, with a back elbow, spinning back elbow. Yeah. Nasty. Prime John Jones, you had to get it in there.
Had to get it in there. At least once.
But what they did say in the embedded was Amanda Lemos is one of those females that has like one punch put you to sleep power.
Yeah.
So somebody's going to sleep in that fight as well. I think in the first round, and my take would be Wei Li because I think Wei Li is nasty. He is.
This might be a war though. It could be a 5-round war.
Think so? I think so. Yeah, could be. I just think they both have. If they both have, I mean, Wei Li, we seen that power.
Yeah.
Put somebody to sleep. And if Lemos does have that same kind of put you to sleep power, I think it's like one of those.
Girls bang though, bro.
Yeah, they do.
Girl MMA fighters get in there and bang. Sometimes a little less technique, which is kind of sometimes what I'm watching the fight for. But most women fights are just they're banging. You know, watching two women bang is fire. You know, take that as you will.
In MMA and out of MMA, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know, women banging.
Moron, dude. All right, Neil Magny versus Ian Machado Gary. I personally now, so the thing is, Neil Magny is taking this fight on literally signed the fight last week.
Okay.
Because Jeff Neal was supposed to fight and he dropped out. So just last week. So this is a short notice fight, but he is ranked higher. And my point I made on the late night yesterday, I mean not the late night yesterday, fucking pre-Llama show, was that you don't take a fight with somebody under you, especially on short notice, if you weren't pretty much prepared. You know what I mean? Like just in case, like I mean you're top 11, you're trying to get top 10 to 5, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like he's kind of feels confident in this fight. So I'm leaning towards Magny, but again, the short
Yeah, but them Irish fighters too, bro. That's
nasty.
that's a white Brazilian.
That's the white Brazilian. On that
European
note,
Mexican right there, dude.
on that note, you going Gary?
I might have to, dude.
Okay, I like
You
that.
know, it's Jokic versus, J. Cole. I'm taking Jokic every
man.
time.
All right.
He walked to the arena from there.
Oh man, Cody Garbrandt versus Bautista.
I hope Cody gets his fucking brain twisted sideways.
I honestly feel like he's gonna. This kid has. We looked up his stats yesterday. I'll just check it right now. But we looked up his stats. He had like 5 first-round finishes. All
Yeah,
submissions.
dude.
Like,
Yeah.
Cody Garbrandt's going bye, bro. This is one of those.
God.
This is one of those things where it's like we're using the name of you.
We need to see you in the BKC, dude.
Yeah, I mean he will do well there. He still gets slept, but he'll do good.
Yeah.
All right, Marlon Vera versus Pedro Munoz. This fight's kind of like Sean O'Malley already beat Pedro, and Marlon beat Sean O'Malley. So if Marlon wins, and Sean wins, I see that being Sean's next fight.
I think Vera wins this.
I think Vera wins this as well, and I think he wins it in devastating fashion. I honestly do.
Yeah.
I think it's honestly this card has potential for all finishes.
Yeah.
This card.
I'm hoping Cody gets beat up, like knocked the fuck out.
He looked good his last fight. I do gotta say.
Yeah, but I don't like his face.
Yeah, I don't like him as he seems like a dick.
And I like John Jones.
Yo, Homelander from The Boys?
Yeah.
You ever seen like the memes where like he's a real piece of shit, but in the public eye he's like a nice guy? And somebody said, "Yo, John Jones really the Homelander of the UFC."
It makes sense.
They put the clip of him saying, "You know what I'm gonna say? Thank you, Jesus Christ."
Thank you, Jesus Christ. Yep. You still there, pussy? I love you, God.
This is the last fight. This is the last fight I really care about in terms of like these.
Yeah.
They're all right.
2 women banging?
Yeah, early.
4-way banging women. Angela Lee.
Chris Weidman versus Barrett Tavares.
No way, and the prelims is wild, dude.
Yeah, but remember, Chris Weidman had the Anderson Silva leg thing, so this is his first fight back. But what's dope is
it?
Yeah, his first fight back.
Since then, it's been like years, dude. He's gonna get knocked the fuck out.
Barrett Tavares is a fucking scrapper. I think I don't know.
Weidman was almost champion. He was champion.
Nah, he was. Didn't he beat someone?
Yeah, he beat Silva.
Yeah, when he broke his leg.
Yeah. No, he knocked him out the first time.
And
then broke his leg.
But he's Aljo's teammate, so it's kind of cool that he's fighting on this card. But I do think that leg injury and then this being his first fight, and Brad Tavares is not a sleeper. You know what I'm saying? Like Brad Tavares can put somebody's lights out. So it's like, how sharp is Chris Weidman gonna be coming off that leg injury?
I like a crayon.
So you going Tavares?
I think so.
I think so as well. I might put money on Chris Weidman just because he might do it. But
just don't put him in the parlay.
Yeah, no, for sure. So UFC 292 in Boston, August 19th is gonna be a good fucking card, I believe. I'm hoping I'm gonna try to finagle this week, all week. I'm gonna try to finagle my way to get out of work early Saturday so I can.
You better get the John card off, dude.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, and if I don't, I'm sick.
I don't feel no, I'll be live
though. I'll be like, I'll be sick, but I'm live.
Yeah.
All right, man. So 292 is looking like it's gonna be a good card. I think the rest of the year we got just nothing but banger cards. I mean, Islam Charles. You got Jones, obviously. Yo, they also announced Kobe versus Leon for sure on the New York card. That's gonna be.
If John wins, is he automatically number 1?
I think it's hard not to say that, right?
By himself.
I think it's hard not to say that.
Right. Like right now he's with Volk, which I get.
But the thing is like what Volk's been doing is what John did.
Yeah, already.
But he's doing it right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like different. It's like it's not like John's still at that level where he's been fighting so frequently. I think that's what gives Volk the advantage is how often he fights.
Yeah, but he did win the heavyweight championship in his first fight back in 3 years
But, I
against
mean,
somebody that people thought were gonna beat him up.
yeah. I mean, and obviously Volk when he went up, he didn't do it.
Shout out to you, Mikey. I told you John was gonna win there in crazy fashion. Oh,
Yeah.
you know what you're talking about. There's no way. All right, dude.
Bro, my feeling of it was like, no way, he just pulled it. Like, as soon as he put the arm around his neck, I was like, it's over.
It's over. It's over.
But
Oh.
a love that I have, a love that you have, that we both share together, hip hop. 50 years of hip hop. 50 fucking years of hip hop, which in terms of like my age, being 30, like damn, hip hop was only 20 when I was around. You know what I mean? Like
That's
when
a
I
lot of
come
flex
around.
bombs.
That's a crazy amount of flex bombs. What how do we start this conversation? What is
Hip hop.
what is like one of your core hip memories? Because I think
Of
me and
hip
you,
hop?
yeah, like just a song, an album, like a memory
No,
you.
so my core memory, my favorite hip hop memory is being in the car with my dad, and it was back in the day when he had the thing on the mirror in the car with the CDs in it, in the fucking mirror, the visor with the fucking CDs in it, and I seen a fucking Tupac CD, and I was like, "Oh, Dad, who's that?" And I was like, "Man, young, maybe 8 years old." He said, "Oh, when you get older, I'll put that on." All right, we go in the store, get in the car, he puts it in the radio. All Eyes on Me, Tupac, changed my life.
Damn.
Changed my life, dude.
Did you like immediately start like our version of digging in the crates?
Right away.
Yeah.
Right away. LimeWire, fucking whatever.
Yeah.
MTV in the morning, you know. But yeah, Tupac changed my life when it came to that shit, dude.
I don't have a memory.
Oh,
I don't have a memory in terms of like that, where like it's like one moment. But I do remember like just music being prevalent. Like my parents were big. Like they would always listen to the radio, or
yeah,
like my mom, like especially because they were young still. Like when they had me, and they were
yeah,
still like my mom was still listening to her freestyle shit. My pops was listening to his shit, like his New York shit. And then when my pops died, then we met Richie, and Richie was super into it. Okay,
yeah,
he was like he put me onto Fabulous early, Jada early. Like he was the one that put me onto like the real New York shit that I kind of was missing out. Cause I think my memories, my pops was listening to more like Biggie, like shit like
yeah,
that, and then Richie Kane was listening to like that flashy grimy shit. And
yeah.
then I just always remember like being so intrigued with just music in general, but hip hop specifically, where I was like, bro,
90s Griselda.
yeah, 90s 90s, bro, Griselda to this day.
Griselda. To this day, bro.
But yeah, 50. I was watching a thing with LL, The Roots on Breakfast Club, and they were talking about the 50 years of hip hop and just like
Yeah,
what LL was going through. And he was like describing it how he was like, because Charlamagne Manson was like, why everybody back then seemed so mature? And he was like, you got to think about it. He was like, I was like Kobe coming out of high school, going straight to the league. Like, he's like, yeah,
yeah,
you got kid rappers. He's like, I was 16, but I was with the big dogs. Like, I wasn't a kid. I was going for the crown. And it was just
yeah,
like explaining. I was like, bro, like that's what hip hop right now is kind of lacking, is like the competitive side of it. Like, yeah,
yeah.
they still have some of it, like they spar a little bit, but it wasn't like when we were growing up. When a diss track came up when we were growing up, it was like, bro, what is going on?
A song that was written about you.
Mhm.
Like there wasn't a line in the song. There was songs written about you.
Yep.
You know what I mean? The whole songs. And now they throw a little jab in it. That's what hip hop started with, DJing and battling.
Yep.
You know, but yeah, LL toured with like Run DMC, the Beastie Boys.
Yep.
There was another big name out of my head, and I don't like Curtis Blow. Oh, shout out Run DMC had their last live show ever at Yankee Stadium at the 50 Years of Hip Hop concert.
Dead ass.
They performed live one more
That's
time.
yo,
Yeah,
that's hard.
at Yankee
That's
Stadium
a
in
hard
the
way to
Bronx,
go out.
where it all came from.
Yo, one of my, it's not. I mean, it's still part of like the culture, but it's not hip hop per se. But I was in New York when Romeo Santos was at the Yankee Stadium,
Yeah,
and I never felt like me personally. I mean, obviously being from Florida, like where we're from in Florida, like or where I'm from in Florida, they don't
yeah,
have shit like that. And seeing the city go crazy for Romeo and just the energy. Like I remember taking the six and like passing
Yeah.
Yankee Stadium and seeing just like people around, like nigga, Romeo's in there busting down right now.
Yeah, yeah, you know. Yeah, that's the hip hop's Jay-Z, you know. Like Jay-Z comes to New York City, bro, it's a wrap. He does Yankee Stadium, the Barclays, the Garden, you know. My all blue Yankees, my graduation cap. It's over.
Is
You know.
Hove top 3?
So there's never was a year that he was the best rapper in the game.
Yeah.
There was never a year where Jay-Z was the best. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah. Hard.
but he was consistently top 5 at least. So I don't know, top 3 is crazy.
Who would you put top 3?
See, but my list is like
Your list is
crazy.
different. My list is way different. My list is
Yeah.
like, I pride
Top
myself on
3
like
is wild.
being.
Top 3 is hard to do. Top
Yeah.
5 is like more realistic.
Well, look out for our tier list coming.
Yeah.
We do that top. We would do like top 5 rappers, top 10
Because I
rappers.
throw Jada towards the top. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Jada Kiss to me is like, you know, Eminem is like wild for me. Like I was coming up listening to M as a child, a child white guy. You
He
know?
spoke to you, dude.
Nah, yeah, kinda. You know what I'm saying?
That Jimmy
You know,
didn't
but
want to take his parents out.
lyrically he can't be touched. And to me that's what a lot of hip hop is that and his production behind him, you know, the GOAT, Dr. Dre, greatest hip hop producer of all time. I don't even think there's anybody close. Like there's people
M
that
would be in my top 5, but yeah, he would definitely be in my top.
I think he's goated. I think that's it. That's number 1. Creme de la creme. You know? I think that's the greatest of all time.
I'm playing Drake there, dude.
Nah, you can't do it, dude. He's not a rapper.
He's not a rapper, dude.
Nah, dude, he's a
You
pop
getting
star.
bodied by a singing nigga.
It doesn't matter, dude. Okay, Remy snapped on him on Sheether harder than he snapped on Meek.
No.
Bro, you got to go back and listen to that
No.
song again.
She didn't go
I'm
hard.
telling you, bro, hard.
On
Hard.
Drake?
Yeah, bro.
I don't
She goes
remember.
hard. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
She call
She
him an
goes
albino
hard.
girl.
Nah, she said she like retwisted the you know you getting body. Oh, that she what he no like she said something like I ain't got Twitter fingers or some shit. But you know, Remy, that's like one of the top 5 greatest diss tracks of all time.
Ether?
Yeah, even though it's on the Ether beat, which to me is the greatest fucking diss track of all time.
I agree.
And then No
I
Vaseline.
I get annoyed when people are like, no Vaseline's better than Ether.
But it might be though, dude. You can make that argument. He attacked more than one person. He went at a group.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he went at everybody. You
Nah.
know, Easy's dick smells like MC Ren shit.
Nah.
You know,
you Tybo ho.
Yeah, I get it, dude. I get it. Fuck Jay-Z. You know, I could quote the whole thing. You know?
The beat is so hard.
Yeah.
All right.
Now, what does he say? He goes, "What does he say? I greet y'all with napalm. Face gone. That shit is hard. That's a hard track, bro. Ether is in there, and you could just listen to that as a regular song.
Yeah, I did. When I first put it was in rotation, dude.
Yeah.
I was going to fucking 6th grade listening to that shit. Fuck Daisy.
You know, I rock hoes, y'all rock fellas. You know, and that's who you decided to name your company after. Dick sucking lips. He goes, you think girls like you now because your looks? You know, come on, bro. He goes, in '88 they chase you to your building. You call me, I didn't even give you my numbers. Like, come on, dog. Dame Dash or Dame Diddy. Oh, I get it. He's Puffy and you're Biggie.
He goes crazy.
You know? Yeah.
Arguably the hardest of all time. Arguably. That would be a good tier list too.
If Nas was more consistent with his history, with his career, he would be higher up in my top 10 list.
Yeah. Do you agree on the beats selection? Like how people criticize the beat selection he picks?
Nah, bro. It's.
I feel like it fits his style.
Yeah, it's Nas. It's Queens.
You know, it's a sleeper album that like for him at least, I feel like people don't bring up too much, but it was also when I was like in high school and shit. But
Yeah.
the damn, I forgot what it's called. It got roses on it. Is it one?
Oh,
Damn, what is it? Oh, Life is Good. Life is Good.
okay.
I think
Yeah.
that album is like slept on for him because obviously his
He's got
older
those three, bro. Illmatic,
classic.
Stillmatic, and It Was Written.
Yeah.
Yeah, those three are like crazy. Then he has the Nas album. It's just
And
called
even
Nas.
hip hop is dead is hard.
Oh yeah, hip hop is dead. Dead presidents. Dead presidents to represent me. You know,
But
banger. Nas.
what do
Shout
you
out to
feel
you.
about hip hop today? The landscape of
Oh,
hip hop today, 50 years in.
I don't like the stuff that really gets pushed. You know what I'm saying? The people who deserve the push don't get it, but real hip hop fans listen to real hip hop. You know what I mean? Like there's a time and place for everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the club and Body Yaddy Yaddy comes on. Let Uzi rock. You know what I'm saying? He's never gonna come on in my car.
Yeah.
Never. You know what I'm saying? There's probably no rapper that debuted in the last 5 years. Maybe four of them that are on rotation on my phone. Maybe, and one of them's like Rod Wave who sings.
Yeah. You really are into the quintessential hip hop sound, I think. Like to me, that's kind of like what I was growing. I feel like I've gotten like more open. But also like when I was younger, I definitely tried to like stay away from the South shit just because
Yeah.
I was
Oh, bro.
around it all the time. And like I was so much like, oh no, I love hip hop and I only like New York shit. But then as I grew older, I'm like, nah, like nigga, you're from the South. You like that South shit. You just try to front like you don't.
Outkast is fire though.
Yeah, yeah,
You
of
know,
course. I mean,
Luda, Ti.
look at fucking
You
Two
know,
Chains.
Ying
Two
Yang,
Chains got some
2
verses.
Lil Wayne. You
Lil
know,
Wayne, nigga, he's in my top three for sure.
nah,
Yeah,
I can slide him in my top 7. You know what I'm saying? He's got a catalog, but I put like Andre 3000 above him. You know, Outkast is crazy, bro. Crazy. But Wayne, yeah.
I'm
Who's
starting
your
to go
top
to the
3?
like the huh?
Who's your top 3? Wayne.
Nigga, mine's different though.
Yeah, Wayne,
Drake
Drake,
and
Cole.
no, I'd put like top three. The third one would be hard. I don't even know. I'd low key put Wayne 3 and then maybe like I don't know, dude. You know who's in my top like 10? That's like a sleeper. Corey Guns.
Oh, Corey Guns.
Yeah,
His
yeah,
dad, Peter Guns, was nasty, bro. For
nasty.
talking 50 years of hip hop, you know.
I don't know because I could put Cole there. I could put Kendrick there. I mean, even Big Sean. Like I like a lot more Big Sean shit than Kendrick shit.
Yeah, but see,
Just
like,
for my sound.
I think Mac Miller's a better artist than Cole. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not putting Mac Miller in my top 10.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
But
the art and rap a
yeah,
little different.
but well, watching TV with the sound off, or
Oh,
watching movies with the sound off.
yeah. I mean,
You
his
know,
evolution in his last album.
best day ever.
That's what made me
Right?
the saddest when he died was how good his last album was, and I was like, bro, he was getting better. Like, you know what I mean? Like his shit in fucking 10 years would have been who knows how crazy, but obviously life happens and shit.
You know. Hmm.
I
I
feel
fuck
like
with
our generation of hip hop, like what we were growing up listening to, was like the perfect mix of like kind of like what's the sound now and what our parents were listening to
because
before
R&B
us.
is dead though. R&B is dead now. You know, that's kind of what held our parents' generation and our generation together.
Yeah,
Is R&B, hip hop. You know, dancey. You know, but you not anybody's too much of a thug to listen to
yeah,
Method Man and J Lo.
yeah.
You know, baby, if you give it to me, I'll give it. There's nobody too much of a thug to listen to that. I don't care how many dudes are in the room.
Ooh,
Yeah, bro. You
that
know,
shit goes crazy.
R. Kelly Usher drop right now, bro. I hear fucking same girl right now. Rap.
Bro, I stopped listening to R. Kelly for a while, and then when I started working on this job, they play like at least like 10 times a week. It's just like
Yeah,
30 minutes of R. Kelly, and I'm like, bro, he's got hits.
so good,
He's
bro. It's
got
the remix to Ignition.
hits.
Fresh out the kitchen, Mama rolling. That's a hard, bro. That's a all
I
time
mean, I think
classic.
R&B's still around, but not what R&B was. Like
Yeah,
that sound,
it's more poppy now.
yeah.
You
I
know.
mean, not even that. It's even more grimier too. Like I would consider like it more like trap style. It to me, it's like the trap version of R&B. Like what's
Yeah, but you
playing.
had like the Tory Laneses, the Chris Browns,
But even
still. I
those,
mean,
that's what I'm saying. Like those songs sound more
yeah.
hip hop ish than R&B ish.
But hip hop is still here, bro. Like I fuck with Axel Bronson.
Yeah,
You
of
know what I'm
course.
saying? That style of rap.
I mean, obviously Griselda.
Griselda. You know, boom, 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 boom,
Yeah.
boom.
When
Brrr, you
when
know?
J. Cole and Kendrick drop, that's still the
Yeah,
essence of what hip hop to me was.
yeah.
Again,
You
Big
know
Sean, like,
what J Cole and Benny did was sick.
bro, that shit goes crazy.
Trying to Peace
Last of
Caddy
the
was
Mohicans. That shit,
bro crazy.
yeah, that shit goes
I'm the
hard.
I'm the realest I'm the realest rapper alive. That's the realest who died to tell you he never lied. That's crazy.
Goes hard.
You know that when he hit the equation in the track. You know, like Albert Einstein's equation of
Relativity.
relativity, no MC equal. Oh my god, dude. You know, the gun bars that y'all all rely on.
He goes crazy. I don't think he gets. I mean, he does, but he doesn't also get
He
the
absolutely does.
respect
Great.
for his bars.
I think he absolutely does. Absolutely.
Sometimes I feel like people shit on him more than they give him praise.
I do think Kendrick is a better rapper, but I think Cole has better songs that pulls out his lyrics more.
Mm.
You know what I'm
See, I would
saying?
say the other. I think Kendrick makes
Like
better
Wet Dreams.
songs.
Oh, bro, there's no better song than Wet Dreams, bro. Between the two of them, uh, that's crazy.
No,
You know?
what? The fucking even poetic justice. Nigga, that's
Yeah, I get it. You know,
but what
but
dreams,
Wet
yeah,
Dreams
what
is
dreams is
a story,
the
bro.
storytelling in that is just crazy.
Yeah, you know. But first things first, rest in peace to Uncle Phil.
For
For
real.
real. Realest father that I ever knew. You know, but Kendrick's got like humble was
Yeah.
a banger. You know,
He got
anything on
yo, loyalty.
Loyalty. Good Kid Mad City, To Pimp a Butterfly, but both classic hip hop albums.
What one of Kendrick's hardest verses is the one on that Big Keem shit though?
Oh yeah, the monster one
Was
or the
it's like
control verse.
oh no, bro, fucking control verse. 50 years of hip
Yeah,
hop, that control verses might be one of the hardest to ever do
of
it.
all time. Yeah, it was
That's
so good that Eminem shouted it out on one of his songs.
does that count as a like is that a diss track?
Nah, that was a "Come Bring It" track.
Yeah,
That was
like a
I'm
heat
here.
check. Like a heat check.
Yeah. You can't do this. Watch what I'm about to do. You know, that's what it is. When rap becomes a sport, is when it's the best. When it's at the top of its game. When the rappers treat rap like a sport and they become the athletes, bro, that's when it's the best. And they're actually competing. Like there's no competition now, bro. Nobody sells albums. You know, it's all about the clout. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Only the big artists hit stream numbers.
yeah,
You know, these dudes, the biggest artists come out, bro, and they stream 22,000 songs.
yeah.
22,000, bro. What the fuck are you doing with 22? How are you paying your bills with 22,000 songs?
I don't know,
You have
man.
you have two hits and one album, and it's never gonna come out with another album again.
It's just a different time though. And it's also all the music at once. Like back then, albums were like movies. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like you get a certain amount of albums a year,
yeah.
you know? Now everybody's project's available.
And then like your favorite artists, like the big artists, were dropping at least every other year and doing features every couple months.
Yeah.
There was a new feature coming out with so and so featuring so and so all the time. You know, shout out ASAP Rocky. He had a great high in rap at one point in time.
Oh, bro.
The whole ASAP mob movement was crazy.
That shit was hard.
You
Ferg
know,
kind of
him and
took the
Ferg.
Ferg kind of took the torch after him.
Yeah, but then he threw it in the Hudson and he kind of put it out.
So fuck.
You know,
Oh
yeah.
man.
Gucci down to the socks like
Like
I'm
I'm
Biggie
Biggie Pop.
Pop.
Baby. Do
Hard.
you see all right, we'll end it on this end. I gotta tell you something, and I feel like you're gonna be a little upset with me.
What happened?
This hasn't
Did
been
you hit record?
streaming. I
Oh,
hit
all right.
recorded. but not
Oh,
streamed. So this hasn't got streamed. But
that's crazy.
it was a fuck up on my part, dude. I
Let me add the checklist. Let me add it to the podcast checklist, dude. Wow,
I
you got
have
the
my
chat up and everything.
bro. I have the chat up. I looked at the session time and it said 000. I said, "Please tell me this has been recording at least."
Oh man, dude. What if it wasn't recording too?
Oh,
Oh
bro,
my
oh, bro,
gosh.
that would have been. This would have been in the lost files, dude.
Yeah. We just posted a 45-minute black screen. We post the Heels review on the late night title.
For 40 minutes.
Yeah, just a link to the Heels review.
Yo, that was in all my time streaming, I never forgot to press start streaming, dude.
What the fuck is wrong with you? That's just, yo, clip it.
I'm so upset with myself
Oh
right
my
now. I was
god,
like,
dude.
damn, nobody's watching this, bro. Nobody's
What's
talking in the
recording
chat. Oh my god, I'm glad Gavin's just recorded though. But
man.
back to my question.
Look. This is the ball right here, right? Look.
You
dropped it.
Do you think rap goes back to what we were accustomed to? Because you know how like things kind of always come back in their own form. Do we see like the emphasis on bars and lyrics in like let's say next 10 years?
Yeah, but I think it's still there. You know what I'm saying? Like
Just on a
it
different.
really is on a different thing now.
Yeah.
But it's slowly starting to fade anyway. Like that era of that rapper is gone now. Like it's becoming the South still. It's still that Metro Boomin, future flow type thing. But the weird face tattoo, dress wearing era is gone.
Yeah.
So rap is slowly gonna, you know, nothing wrong with men wearing dresses and stuff, but not in my hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
I do like him.
Some
He has some
stuff.
shit, dude.
Yeah, but he's mid tier.
Mid tier, he's upper mid, dude.
I'll put him up right for you, dude.
Yeah, upper mid for sure.
Shout out to our tier list.
Yeah, definitely shout out.
But Big L. There's a lot of names that you could just mention, bro. Big Pun. That are just guys that deserve to be mentioned in a hip hop conversation because of things that they've done in their short, illustrious careers.
But I
the
also
Bo
do
Jack.
think we got to give flowers to some rappers of this age as well that
Yeah,
are still continuing to take it to another. Like, I don't know how you feel about Lil Baby, but I do feel like he is one of those people that does have solid lyrics.
I prefer Da Baby, but he fucked himself.
He supposedly got a banger. I mean,
Yeah, and he's always everything he's ever dropped for the most part. I liked from the Suge shit to the Dreamville freestyle. That Dreamville freestyle was hard. That was hip hop.
He's good.
That was hip hop. You know what I mean? But hopefully he comes back and does his thing.
We need another bop in it.
I kind of miss drill music now that it's gone.
A little.
Yeah, I didn't really like drill music when it was here.
No,
but I fuck with Mabu a lot. Little Mabu was my guy. The little white dude.
Crazy.
You had never heard him, dude?
I don't think so.
I mean, little Mabu was a little white guy. He'd be talking about how he used to bring guns to school and stuff in his pencil case. I went to the hood so I could make it out. It's hard, dude. Little white dude. I went to the hood just to make it out.
That's nuts, bro. I wanted to see if I could survive with the fittest.
Then she said something about purple. I blew it back on the left and on red. Get it? Wait, hold on. Get it? Because blue and red make purple? And I left it on red. Bro, that joke just went over your head. I went to the hood so I can make it out. I can never snitch. Put that on my kids. Put the chopper on the blade. Put the blade on the switch. Bro, he's like a 19-year-old white dude. He's fire. He just went to prom.
He just went to prom.
He did, but so he showed up like an hour and a half late with some like white girl from Staten Island.
He's from New York?
Yeah. Gritty white boy.
That's hilarious.
He did one of those TikToks when he like the dude he's like, yo, don't touch me. I got the deuce. And then he like touches Mabu. He's like, "Yo, don't touch it, dog." And he had a burner on him, bro. And he like walks down the street. Hilarious, bro. Little Mabu.
That's crazy.
Shout out to him.
Well, man, we're about to pull up on that 40-minute mark. What else you got for this week? Of the late night episode 11. Episode 11.
Just keep an eye out on the channel. You know, watch what we're doing. We're making moves. People are being entertained, so don't miss out. You know, you don't want to be that person in the office, in the school that just isn't talking about us. You know, get on the wave early.
Yes,
You know,
sir.
be a leader, don't be a follower.
Easy.
You know,
Easy.
make
Definitely
sure
check out our Heels review, bro.
Heels reviews.
That honestly, I came on here talking shit about it, the views, and then the last couple of weeks, I'm like, the Heels thing might be like our little gateway into this shit. So check out the Heels reviews. Our tier list coming out next week, so be locked in for that. Subscribe, share with your friends, hit the like button, comment down below. Let us know your favorite hip hop memory in the last 50 years. I know Llama's watching, so he's been around that long.
He remembers the creation.
He was there. So
the baptism.
Late night episode 11. AD Jbirdy, sleep on it.
Sleep on a caca.
I can't believe